In today's video, I am going to teach you how to connect Activecampaign to Google Sheet. To get started, you will first need to log into your Activecampaign account. Open your browser and go to Activecampaign. Then enter your login details and sign in. Once you are inside, make sure you land in the main dashboard area so that you can clearly find the menu and options you need. Next, you will connect Activecampaign to the app that will manage your sheet data. Look at the bottom left corner of the Activecampaign interface for your profile icon. Click that profile icon and then select Apps. If you are using a third-party automation tool like Zapier or Make, you can also choose that path. The key point here is that you are looking for a place where Activecampaign and external apps can be connected, either directly or through an integration platform. Now that you are in the Apps area, you will search for the Google Sheets integration. Find the search bar and type Google Sheets. When the correct result appears, select it. This step matters because it ensures you are using the integration that specifically supports Google Sheets, so your contacts and rows can sync correctly. After selecting Google Sheets, click Connect. You should then be prompted to authorize access to your Google account. This authorization step is what allows Activecampaign to read from your spreadsheet and write updates to it. Take a moment to review what access is being requested, and then approve it so the connection can be established. Once the connection is authorized, the integration setup will move you to the next part, where you define what should happen. You will choose your trigger or action event depending on the direction you want the data to flow. For example, if you want your spreadsheet to update when Activecampaign creates a new contact, you would choose an event like adding a new row when an Activecampaign contact is created. On the other hand, if you want new entries in your sheet to create contacts in Activecampaign, you would choose an event like adding a contact when a new Google Sheet row is added. Take a moment to pick the option that matches your workflow, because the rest of the setup will be based on this choice. With the trigger or action selected, you will then map fields between Google Sheets and Activecampaign. Mapping is the step where you connect each column in your spreadsheet to the corresponding data field in Activecampaign. For example, you will map a column that holds an email address to the Activecampaign field that stores email. You will also map any other relevant columns, such as first name, last name, or any custom fields you use in Activecampaign. This step is important because accurate mapping prevents your data from going into the wrong places. After mapping is complete, you will run a test to confirm everything works as expected. Click Test and Enable. The test helps you verify that Activecampaign can communicate with your Google Sheet and that the data is transferring correctly according to your trigger or action. Watch for a success message or check the logs or results that appear after the test. If something does not look right, you can adjust your column-to-field mapping and test again until it matches your expectations. Finally, once the test is successful and you click Enable, your integration is live. From this point on, the automation will run based on the event you selected. If you chose to add rows when new contacts are created, your spreadsheet will be updated automatically. If you chose to add contacts when new rows appear, Activecampaign will receive new contact information as your sheet changes, and that covers everything you need to know. You have connected Activecampaign to Google Sheets, selected the correct trigger or action, mapped your fields, and tested so you can trust the connection.